All right, good morning, everybody. Day 95 for me on the trail. Still in Pennsylvania. Crossed the 1200 mark yesterday. And I'm moving north this morning. Got a 6:30 a.m. start. We stayed in a stealth site. Rain. You know, I was talking yesterday about how dry it was, and then got blasted last night. So, put everything away. I'm gonna have to dry the tent out a little bit today, but no big deal. We were gonna stay at a hotel in Hamburg. Called that place last night. Looks like they're full. So, and I think it's the only hotel there. So we're gonna go to Port Clinton, eat lunch, and come back on trail. Camp again tonight, and then let's see, there's a hostel tomorrow night about 10 miles down the road, and I only have about, after that, I'll only have about 75, baby head, 70 or 75 miles to go in Pennsylvania, and that's more than enough. Right now, smooth sailing. I expect it to change. But 17 today is what we're looking at. 20.6 yesterday. Pretty good day for an old guy. Yeah, that rain, we were putting a tent up, and that wind was, you know, that pre-storm wind was blowing in, and I was like, golly, am I going to get this up in time? And I did. So, anyway, yeah, so I feel pretty good. 13 into town. We'll eat lunch, 4 out. Call it a day. All right, July 4th too, everybody. Happy birthday, America. So, anyway, I'm out here, still doing it. Day 95. Coming close to the century mark, so hope everybody's doing well at home. Well, I must be in Amish country because about 20 of them just blew by me going southbound. How about that, huh? Never know what you're gonna see on the AT. Or who. Okay, we are in Port Clinton, Pennsylvania. Yeah. A little bit of water. Have no idea what stream or river. Yeah. Hoping to catch a restaurant with some good eats. Okay, so I'm in Port Clinton, Pennsylvania, and we were sitting out in front of a candy shop, and there's no restaurants here. The peanut shop. Let me preface it. There's no restaurants here, so a lady and her husband drove up in that blue car, and I gave them $20 and said, hey, do you mind going and getting us a couple of Big Macs at the next McDonald's down the road? So they did. I fronted them the money. They brought it back. Look at us now, living the good life. Business time is enjoying. Okay, so we asked another couple if they'd go get us shakes, and they did, and we didn't even have to pay for them. So, 2 vanillas, bottoms up. Large. All right, 7:15 on July 4th. plans kind of changed. I don't know what I said on my previous thing, but we were trying to come out and go to Hamburg, but hotels were full. We kept on hiking. We're going to a shelter. I may get to the name of it here in a minute. Something furnace. Anyway, it's at mile 12:25, I believe. And so I just stopped and got some water. And yeah, so to recap, earlier today, we were sitting at this candy store. It's a peanut store, candy store, there in Port Clinton. And let me tell you something about Port Clinton. There ain't much there. There's a hotel with a restaurant, a fire department that's like volunteer, a few houses. I didn't see much of anything else. So the candy shop was open, and while we were sitting there, I bought a couple Cokes from inside, and then some people came up, and we said, we're kind of hungry. And I gave the guy $20. He said he'd go get it for me, and he brought it back. A little bit of a risk, but he did it. And when we got done eating, we're still kind of hungry, wanted a milkshake. And older couple was there to buy some candy. I was ready to give them money, and they said, we'll go get it for you. And no charge, so a little trail magic there. So we rested about 3 hours in front of that candy shop, and then put our shoes back on and got to walking, and now I'm done another 5 or 6 miles, and I'm coming into the shelter. Hadn't been in the shelter in a long time, so this could be different. I hear a dog barking back there, so I suspect there's people back there. But anyway, tacked on an extra mile, 0.4, so that's a 19 today. In Pennsylvania, that is excellent. In Pennsylvania, it'll ruin your feet. I'm just gonna tell you, I'll be so glad when I'm out. And I've got about 75 miles to go, 70, maybe more. So anyway, that's kind of the report from the trail today. And on July 4th, maybe we'll hear some fireworks. I smell a fire. And maybe we'll see some fireworks. Who knows? I don't know what kind of view I'm going to have here. But anyway, that's pretty much a wrap. That's it. I'll let you know about the game plan for tomorrow in the morning. I wonder if that's how the Civil War sounded. Fair enough. July 4th.